Okay, hi. This is my first ever video blog. We'll see how it goes. If it's terrible and embarrassing and people request that I stop making them, then that's perfectly fine with me. I'm rather camera shy, and my experience in front of a camera is limited to high school broadcast journalism, which mostly consisted of Rachel Allen making really funny faces into the camera and then us going to the ladies' bathroom and having pee fights, which is not as disgusting as it sounds, let me just say. So, yeah, today is day 2 that I am a single woman. Not really, I mean, I'm still married, but my husband's at a fishing trip. I don't really know where the fishing trip is. I just know that I put him on a bus on Thursday morning, and I haven't seen him since then. So, I hope everything's okay. I hope it's going well, but I don't really know at this point. So that's been weird, being alone for the first time since Tanner and I have been married. And it's not horrible. I kind of enjoy it, actually. I mean, I love my husband. I love spending time with him. But it's been kind of nice to just come home every night and do whatever the heck I want. I mean, I could do that anyway, I guess. But I don't know. For some reason, it's different and liberating and wonderful. And I want him to come back home. Don't get me wrong. But it was just kind of nice. So, anyway, I wanted to just state a brief message to my husband because I haven't heard from him all day, and I'm kind of tired of typing, so that's why I'm not doing a written blog. Also, I have absolutely nothing good to say. If you can't tell from what I'm rattling off right now, there's just like no deep, wonderful message, if any of my blogs have ever been that. If so, then awesome, thank you. If not, then you suck. So let's see. I just want to say to my husband Tanner, wherever you are, I hope you're safe, and I hope you're using bug spray because I know those skeeters like you. And keep using your sunscreen. I like your freckles, but you should just use sunscreen. We can work that out later. I mean, there's Sharpies and permanent markers, and I read a book once called Freckle Juice, I think, and a boy would draw freckles on himself. So, you know, I don't know where I was going with that, but I miss you, and I hope you're having fun. I really do. Even though we have catfish in our freezer, you know, I think fishing is an important hobby. Catfish that we bought from H-E-B, nonetheless, that's irrelevant. I think fishing is an important hobby, and I'm glad that you're getting to do that with a bunch of old men who probably aren't as cute as me. I don't know. I think old men are really cute, but some would argue that your wife is probably better company. But I don't want to offend anyone, so don't worry about that. I'm not bitter that you're on this trip. I'm really glad that you took it. You've been talking about it since we got engaged, so I'm glad you're fishing today. Nonetheless, I can't wait to see you when you get home, and I'm really hoping you don't bring anything back with you. I know it's like a manly pride thing, like bring home the bacon at the end of the day. If you really are bringing home bacon, that's one thing. Like, do that. Go all out. Bring home a ton of bacon. But I don't really want more fish. We've been eating a lot of tilapia lately, and I like tilapia, but I'm sick of it. Like, honestly, I don't want to eat any more tilapia. I don't think that's even native to Texas, but I think catfish and bass are. So don't bring any of that home, because bass is just like a ton of bones in it. And I ate it once, and that's all I needed, honestly. I needed to eat it once in my entire life, and I was good to go, satisfied. No more bass ever. So just keep that in mind. If you already had plans to bring some fish home with you, you know, you mentioned that you had some friends at the corner of 20th and Whitus who are homeless. So I don't know, maybe give it to them. It's just a suggestion. Do whatever you want with it. But our freezer is full of ice cream right now, so there's really no room for fish or any other kind of healthy food. So also we have that ham from Thanksgiving still, which I'm never going to cook. So we need to just throw that away. Honestly, it's kind of just taking up space where we could put more ice cream. Well, I don't know what else to say to you, except that I love you a lot. And I didn't get scared last night because Natalie came over and had dinner with me. And I tried to make Lindsay's Alfredo sauce, and I think I've tried to make it before, but this time I bought fresh Parmesan cheese and grated it like directly into the pot, like did the whole 9 yards, and it still turned out kind of crummy. So I don't know if that's my fault or if that's the fault of the person providing the recipe. I mean, it's kind of up to you to decide that. Well, not really you. I guess now I'm just talking to like the world to decide, you know, whose fault it is, if you give a faulty recipe or if you go by the faulty recipe. I don't think it was. I have my opinion. I'm not going to share it. I think she's wrong. But honestly, it was a pretty not that great of a meal. But Natalie said she liked it, so that's good. And I feel like now I'm just kind of rambling. But now that I've gotten started, I might as well just go ahead and tell you. Oh, what was I going to tell you? Well, now it's just going to be a long, awkward pause and silence. Oh, I was going to tell you I realized I left several people out of our thank you notes for our wedding invitation. I feel really bad about that. So I was going to come home and write those and send them out in the mail real quick. But then I didn't. And so I'm going to do it. But I just felt like I needed to confess that to you because as a wife, I feel like I'm supposed to be really on top of stuff like that, like making us look good as a couple, and sending out thank you letters 3 months after the wedding probably doesn't do that. So I'm sorry, but I'm gonna try very hard to be better in the future, and that will probably start tomorrow. So well, that's really all I have to say. I'm late for Friday on Fire because I've tried to do this video thing about 10 times, and every time I just felt really silly and didn't know what to say. So I may or may not delete this one. If it ends up on the internet, I'm sorry. I don't know. I just feel like I needed to share this with you so that you could watch me and see my face, because I know that it means something to you. My face does mean something to you. And so yeah, I can't wait till you get back, because that means that we get to watch that movie that we were supposed to watch last week together that we never did, and I've been wanting to watch it, but you're not here, so I can't. So I'm excited for you to get home for that, and also because I like you a little bit. So anyway, have fun, and I'll pick you up tomorrow at the bus stop, and don't bring any of that fish home. Bye. I love you.